Hey, I'm Jess. I worked at JDP both in Melbourne and Brisbane. I was there from 2018 and stayed for just shy of 4 years.
Hello, I'm Dayna. I worked at JDP from 2014 up until 2020. I just beat her. I was 5 years in total.
Hey, I'm Maddie. I started at JDP back in 2017. I was the first talent scout in the design space. I was at JDP for just short of 5 years. I just missed out on a really good present, I'm sure.
I'm Jared. I am from Brisbane, Australia, and I was the first employee at Just Digital People. I worked here for 5 years, and by the end I was a partner here as well. It was a really good time.
My biggest lesson was take the mickey out of the boss on day one, and then you've got his respect, and then you can take the piss out of him for as long as you like.
I don't know if that's every business.
JDP specific, I think. But to be honest, my whole JDP journey was a huge learning curve for me. I went in with zero recruitment experience and absolutely knowing nothing about digital at all, to leaving after 3.5 years being a senior recruitment consultant here. So JDP really shaped my career, to be honest. There was a lot of lessons, a lot of fun times to be had as well in between. So yeah, it's great.
I feel like I learned a lot from JDP, especially coming in at a bit of a younger age and starting out my career here. Kieran really brought it in, really trusted me, learned a lot about business, how business operates from the back end, the financials, understanding the strategy of the business and where to go, and that definitely opened my eyes up and has really helped me now in my career in that next stage for me. But also I think just being around the great people, being around people that uplift you, it's really given me confidence as well. And I know Jess, you were saying the same.
Favourite memory would probably be stepping up from talent scout to consultant. Even though it was like a scary time, it was definitely one of my more challenging favourite times learning the new role. And I guess having Jared train me up to do all of that as well was definitely a good time.
I would have to say the fondest memory would have to be Bali, I reckon. The Bali trip. One, the trip was awesome because we all went to Bali, how amazing. But the two things that stood out were, one, how much everyone came together to make the trip happen. We set this super lofty target to meet it. Created this camaraderie between everyone. It got really exciting because you spurred everyone on. Sometimes you're competing against each other in a way, but this kind of made us all got really excited to see everyone. So we hit that number, then everyone with all the organisation to get there. Being there was amazing, but we did a conference while we were there, and that was when everyone presented just kind of where they felt like they were going in their role at JDP and what we were doing. And it was amazing at the time how everyone's little personal ambition and vision all tied into what JDP was all about. So it was just cool to be in Bali achieving this big thing, and then everyone kind of all being on a similar mission. So I don't know, it was a really fun time.
I think you look forward to both the people and the culture. The people are why you turn up every day and you have such a good time and you keep coming back. But also the culture, everyone was here and they wanted to succeed, and then they'd really, champion the wins together and, feel the lows together. But it was a really cool business to work for. Very lucky to be a part of it.
I think I'd definitely say the same thing, that the people was what made me most excited about coming to work every day. I think everybody here really respected one another for hard work, which made it really easy to care about the work that you're doing, care about the work itself, and that was interesting. But I think, the people are really what made it a fun place to work, not to take life too seriously, but also that we are here to do a good job.
I think a big moment was definitely learning to persevere through the tougher times, but also to get other people's perspective on things and learn from everyone and take what they all have as their skill set and mould it into your own as a consultant, and just getting other people's perspective on everything, because everyone does things such a different way and there's so much good you can take.
Innovative, for sure. Forward thinking, social, the recruiters, if anyone remembers that was an incredibly fun time. Lots of learning curves, but all really worthwhile and unforgettable. Completely unforgettable, even though I can't remember my last day. Go figure,
I think my biggest takeaway that I've taken into my career now is definitely just a really well-rounded understanding of relationship and business, and how you can really accelerate and make a career out of making really solid and genuine connections with people. I don't think I ever would have realised that I could make a career out of loving having a chat with people, making connections and things like that. So I've definitely taken that into my next role, and just really well-rounded understanding of the recruitment world and how that flows into business business, people and culture and everything that's really shaped everything in my career now.
I think one of the biggest takeaways from me, which I guess I got the opportunity, as I mentioned, being here from the start and then watching the business grow, I managed to help onboard and bring in an entire team across Brisbane and Melbourne, which was super exciting. So that's kind of taken me into my next role as people and culture as well. It's, I guess, the essence of setting someone up for success, you know, from the very get-go of setting the employment contract, or, you know, making sure that they know exactly what they're expecting, the essence of JDP, the culture, and really just setting them up so that they can succeed.
I think I wouldn't have survived or had the growth I had if I was at a different firm. It definitely was the right foundation for me to be who I wanted to be and grow through my career. The opportunities are endless, and I think if I went back to recruitment, you know, I'd definitely be knocking on Kieran's door and seeing what can happen from there.
We had a lot of life achievements. I bought an apartment thanks to JDP. I bought my dream car at the time that I never, you know, the little things like that that really this job afforded me and being here afforded me. So I got to go through all those kind of some life milestones there. I traveled the world a couple of times while being here. All that was thanks to, you know, being part of this business.
Thank you.
Thank you.
JDP. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, everyone that's ever passed through JDP or had an impact. I know that it's been a huge, huge chapter for my life. It really set me up with knowing and understanding business and what I want out of my career. And I'm just, super thankful to even be a part of it and to come back and share my story. And I know that I'm gonna keep doing great things.
Hear, hear.
Woo!